So I came to Zimbabwe with a team of executive directors. Altogether, we're about 6.
Well, this was an information mission. Essentially, what we're trying to do is broaden our understanding of the challenges that the country is facing in the economic, social sector. It was also important for us to try to go beyond the briefs that we receive from our technical teams, from management.
We normally receive information, analysis from our technical teams in the ground. But to be able to appreciate more on the work that we are doing, we have to go there and have consultations with the authorities as well as other development partners.
We deal with 54 countries on the board. And so most of the time we just get like a surface picture. But when we're on the ground, we get more in-depth knowledge.
In the last week since arriving, we met with officials at the Ministry of Finance, the Minister of Finance himself, who is, as you know, also the governor for Zimbabwe at the African Development Bank. We had good discussions of the economic challenges of the country with the governor of the central bank as well.
The highlights of the visit was meeting the president and also hearing the president's commitment. And so I would really like to say that the visit was very educative, and informative, and at least it leaves me leaving Zimbabwe with optimism.
In terms of the economy and the government's actions, I was impressed with the commitment and the radical plans that the government has already put in place in order to balance the books, because that has been a major problem, that the government has spent more money than they have in revenue.
The good thing about this mission is that it not only helped us better understand the economic challenges, but also raise our awareness of the policies that the authorities are implementing. I think it's important to say that to have the good results that everybody is hoping for and waiting for, it is going to be important that these policies are implemented consistently. They are implemented also in a comprehensive manner. That's an important message that we convey to the authorities. Avoid addressing the problems in a piecemeal manner. Very important to look at them as broad issues that have to be tackled in a comprehensive manner.
And we've also had an opportunity to visit the area that has been adversely affected by Cyclone Idai in the eastern part of the country. That is, we went to Chimanimani.
Yes, it was really striking what we saw in the Chimanimani region. And I wanted to use this opportunity to express and convey our sympathy to the people of Zimbabwe for the sufferings. And when you're there on the ground, you can really see what has happened.
We could feel the weight of the tragedy, and it was really bad that it was produced by such a beautiful landscape, because I think a lot of the damage was the boulders besides the floods and the breaking of the dam. So it was quite heartrending.
And what's encouraging is the effort by the authorities to begin or support the people there, the populations there, as they engage in these actions to rebuild their lives. And we are happy as the African Development Bank to be part of those different friends of Zimbabwe that pitched in helping the government better address these problems in support of the population of that part of the country.
In the other areas, Mutari, I was impressed by the needed infrastructure, the water, the pipe-borne water to the families, and we know the effect that these sort of facilities have on women, because women and girls are responsible for water fetching.
I want to use this opportunity to urge the donors to the extent possible to see what we all can do to provide more resources to that particular structure, because I personally was very much impressed by the way that they're doing.
Well, I just wish Zimbabwe good luck in turning the corner, getting back to a strong growth performance, and I'm quite optimistic that you will manage that if you implement the reforms that you have planned. And I mean, you have a lot of very good factors, such as a highly educated workforce.
Zimbabwe has so much potential: agriculture, tourism, and mining.
We have seen, together with the rest of the team, that the government is so determined to align the economy with the rest of the regional economy in terms of implementing market-based policies which take into consideration impact of those policies on the poor, hence emphasis on social protection. So working closely with the Africa Development Bank, we are looking forward to coming up with a package that will assist the government cushion the poor as we continue to implement those economic reforms which are necessary for investment, especially from the private sector, to actually take root in the country.